We're going to show you a couple of funny clips from the council meeting for March, and then we'll finish off with the £300,000 ASON scandal. The first clip is Conservative Councillor John Walsh really upsetting the Mayor, Linda Byrne, by calling her Mr Mayor.
Councillor Walsh, you've got the right to reply.
Very briefly, Mr Mayor. Madam Mayor, in terms of the... it's because I'm shocked. I'm actually...
Madam Mayor.
Madam Mayor, I said Madam Mayor. I remembered it.
Another Conservative councillor, Martin Cox, mocking a motion raised by Labour councillor Nick Peel. In fairness, it was a serious motion. The government has taxed the council £2 million for the emergency disposal of land that has been illegally abused by Chadwicks. Councillor Peel wanted the combined council's approval to stand behind the motion to send another letter to request the tax be waived. We're sharing the clip because Councillor Cox was pretty funny, Councillor Hornby got a remark in that was also funny, and Councillor Peel even finished off his response in good nature to those comments.
Can you imagine Councillor Morris coming to this council saying, "Do you mind if I write a letter? I've not had a reply." Coming with a 1,000-word motion saying, "Do you mind if we write a letter?" So we were struggling to wonder in the Conservative group. We were musing, why would you come to council for permission to write a letter? I think, Madam Mayor, Councillor Peel, for so long now, the Prince Charles of Bolton Council, he's waited so long, sat there, waited and waited, he sniffed the political winds, and there's something going in them. He senses his big moment might be upon him. He sees the crown slipping from the king's head. Just a few months to go. All he needs to do is keep his cool, and all those endless Labour committee meetings, the composite motions he sat through, the letters to the Bolton Evening News telling us how clean the town is, the painful defence of ASONs he had to put up. The prize is so close he can almost touch it. So there he is, poor Councillor Peel. He sat in the pre-council Labour group meeting and he sees some of his leadership rivals are proposing serious motions. Councillor Thomas comes to us with a very serious motion tonight. Big issues to be addressed, and beads of sweat appear on his forehead. He has to do something. He has to write a massive motion so that he can seek permission to write a letter. So, of course, Nick, write your letter. We'll write it for you if you want. And if you don't get an answer, come and talk to us. We'll make sure you get an answer. In no doubt, Madam Mayor, we on this side oppose the level of taxation imposed on the residents of Bolton for the council doing the right thing in cleaning up Chadwick Yard. We always put the people of Bolton before party. We don't mind criticising our government, and we certainly don't mind criticising what has become, in effect, a pernicious tax. It started off at £7 a tonne, it's now at £80-odd a tonne. It's time it was reformed. So I would urge all members of the Council, especially Councillor Peel's leadership rivals, to put Councillor Peel's mind at rest and support this motion. Thank you very much, Madam Mayor.
Councillor Hornby.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, members of the Council. Well, I must say, Councillor Cox, that was one of your best, most amusing occasions. And just for the record, the Queen is now 90, so Councillor Peel might have a long time to wait for the Madam.
And Councillor Cox, no, you're not upset, because I, like other people, have actually seen the William Hague speech that you completely plagiarised then. You completely plagiarised, you even did his accent. Councillor Cox, if you can't be funny, at least be original. You're not original. You're not original. Are you supporting the motion or aren't you? Right, well shut your face then.
It was actually quite nice to see some good-natured banter between the councillors. The ASON scandal has been a cancer for Bolton Council, and now the money has been returned. there can be some closure on the scandal. There was also some really interesting discussion regarding postal voting, but that will require a separate video entirely. So here we are, the inevitable return of the £300,000 that was fraudulently obtained from Bolton Council has been paid back. But it hasn't come from Ayson's solicitors, it's come straight out of the personal finances of the director of Ayson's solicitors, Akram. It only took 2 days to return the £300,000. 1 day for the council to demand it, the next day for Akram to return it. Now, there's something everybody's overlooking here. If Ayson's needed £300,000 to stay in Bolton, how on earth can Akram afford to pay back the money in less than 1 day? The reality of the Ayson scandal and what you're currently watching is the equivalent of bank robbers being publicly exposed and then returning to the scene of the crime to put the money back in the vaults to avoid prosecution. Unless you've got a time machine, those involved will be named and are in for serious public exposure on May the 1st.